has been more than 24 hours ever since we applied our first coat of oil. And now the surface feels relatively rough, guys. But please don't worry about that, because that's how exactly it should feel. This is a sign that we've done the oiling correctly, because the moment we apply the oil, as the timber is absorbing the oil, right, it is reacting with it. The grain of the wood is raising, and right now that is the reason why it feels so rough. But don't worry about it, guys, because right now we're gonna denib the surface with our non-abrasive pad, and then we're gonna immediately get on with the oiling of the second coat of oil. So let's get on with it. So what we're gonna do is just take our non-abrasive pad, put it on the surface, and with a very light pressure, move our hand along the grain. That's what we're doing. Very light pressure, guys, just move it along the grain. We want to denib the surface, just remove the raised grain. Okay. Now that we have denibbed our surface, let's just take a fresh paper towel and or a piece of cloth and remove any dust from the surface. Okay, just like that. And now we're ready to apply the oil. Take your Osmo top oil, make sure you shake it properly before we actually get on with the oiling. I've already done that, so shake it properly, guys. Open the tin and spill some Osmo and get on with it. Just like the first time, there's absolutely no difference. Okay, now we're relatively done with the spreading of the oil. We're gonna take a step back and check if there's any pooling or any areas we might have missed. It should look relatively consistent, and you should be able to see when you do that. You should even be able to see some marks from the roller, and when you see them, for example, I have one here. When you see them, you just want to kind of roll your roller along the grain. And just to re-emphasize, guys, we need to spread the oil as thinly as possible. We need to oil the backside of the worktop. That is very, very important. One coat of oil to the backside should be enough, and to the face side we need 3 coats of oil, and that's it. That's all you need to do. So now that we are sure that the oil is relatively and consistently spread out, what we want to do is just take the roller and do a couple of last strokes along the grain to make sure it is looking fantastic. Okay. No pressure, just rolling the roller, okay, along the grain. You can even do it one more time. Okay, guys, that is it. We have just applied our second coat of oil, and after 24 hours, again, we're gonna do the exact same thing. Denib the surface with our non-abrasive pad, wipe off any dust, apply our third and very last coat of oil, and that should be very much enough for the protection of the worktop. And then we'll do one last thing, which is going to give our worktop an amazing finish and very smooth and silky finish on the surface. Thank you, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.